Is without its urban search and rescue chief after a decade with the agency. Ken Paguric resigned earlier this week. His resignation letter says he's returning to the Philadelphia Fire Department.
But according to news reports, he told colleagues that he made that decision because of Department of Homeland Security hurdles slowing the agency's response to that flooding in Texas 3 weeks ago.
Well, FEMA has been under fire since the disaster for the delayed response. And hours from now, a new state special committee on disaster preparedness will meet for the first time in Austin.
Natalie Haddad joins us from the newsroom this morning. Natalie, what are lawmakers hoping to accomplish?
Yeah, I think the two main goals for these lawmakers is safety and speed. Lawmakers in both the House and Senate are meeting today to discuss how to improve flood alert and communication systems in the state, especially in flood-prone areas. The focus, of course, being along the Guadalupe River, where more than 130 people lost their lives earlier this month. During this special legislative session, lawmakers are expected to address things like flood warning systems, emergency communications, disaster preparedness, and relief funding for affected communities. That all begins today with the House and Senate committees hearing testimony on things like flood planning, flood infrastructure, and first responder communication during the disaster response. These are all issues that have come under scrutiny since the devastating floods on July 4th. State Senator Paul Betancourt says discussions are already underway to bring new technology like 5G and Starlink to the area to improve communication along the Guadalupe. But he says that this is just the start, and today's testimony that lawmakers will hear will help shape what comes next.
There's a lot to do, but I think that we're already going to have a lot of the information. Now, there's two things on this hearing. There's the one in Capitol, where it's going to be more technical. Then we're actually going to go to Kerrville. And there we're going to hear from local officials, survivors, and sadly, you know, a lot of people who have lost their loved ones.
Yeah, you heard him say it. Today is a start of testimony inside the Capitol, and then later they will go meet in person with people affected directly in Kerrville. So last night, we learned new details about the missing people in Kerrville. Governor Greg Abbott confirmed that of the 3 people still missing, 1 has been found, though the search continues for 1 adult male and 1 young girl from Camp Mystic, the summer camp along the river.